Do you actually need an LLC to start a business? Or is it just another acronym people throw around to sound official? Here's the real answer. No one talks about the cost of waiting. If you're selling a product, offering services, or even thinking about turning a side hustle into real income, skipping the LLC might be the most expensive mistake you don't realize you're making. Not because your idea isn't good, not because you're not ready, but because you're exposed. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly whether an LLC makes sense for your business, when you should form one, and why delaying it can quietly hold you back financially, legally, and strategically. Let's start with the basics. An LLC stands for Limited Liability Company. But what that really means is protection with flexibility. Think of an LLC as a legal boundary between you and your business. If something goes wrong, a lawsuit, a contract dispute, unexpected debt, your personal assets are protected. Your savings, your car, your home. Without an LLC, there is no separation. You are the business. Let me make this real. Imagine a consultant running a thriving solo business. Clients are steady. Income is consistent. Everything feels solid. Then one client claims the contract wasn't fulfilled and files a lawsuit. Without an LLC, that lawsuit isn't just against the business. It's against her personally. Her personal bank account can be frozen. Her savings are at risk. Legal fees pile up. Stress takes over. Momentum stops. All of that could have been avoided with a properly structured LLC. And here's the part people miss. This risk exists long before you feel big enough to worry about it. At Design to Conquer, when we first set up our business, we didn't wait until things were perfect. We used a formation service early on, so the structure was handled correctly from the beginning, which allowed us to focus on growth instead of cleanup later. Now, protection alone is reason enough, but it's not the only reason an LLC matters. Reason number 1, credibility. This one is psychological and practical. When people see LLC after your business name, it signals legitimacy to clients, to banks, to partners, to funders. I've worked with countless founders who said they didn't feel like a real business owner until their LLC paperwork came through. Something shifts when your business is legally recognized, and perception matters. If you're competing for a contract, applying for funding, or pitching a partnership, the business with an LLC already has an advantage. Reason number 2, access to grant funding. This is the one most people don't realize, and it's where my grant expertise comes in. Most serious business grants require you to be a legally registered entity. Not having an LLC automatically disqualifies you from government grants, corporate grant programs, private foundation funding. We're talking about $10,000, $25,000, even $50,000 plus in funding that you don't have to pay back. Right now, there is likely grant funding you are perfectly qualified for, but you're missing it simply because your business isn't legally set up. Funders want to see that you're legitimate, compliant, and capable of managing funds responsibly. An LLC checks those boxes. If grant funding is even remotely part of your growth plan, an LLC isn't optional, it's foundational. Reason number 3, tax flexibility. This is where LLCs quietly become powerful. An LLC gives you options. You can be taxed as a sole proprietor, a partnership, or later, an S-corp when it makes sense. At the beginning, income typically flows through to your personal return, simple and clean. But as your revenue grows, you gain the ability to optimize your tax strategy. That flexibility can save you thousands over time. And you cannot access it without a registered business entity. You don't need to be there yet. You just need the option. Reason number 4, cleaner money management. If you want to accept payments through Stripe, Square, or PayPal Business, or open a business bank account, you'll need a registered business. Separating personal and business finances isn't just nice to have. It protects your liability status, keeps your books clean, and makes tax season dramatically less stressful. Everything business-related lives in one place. Your accountant will thank you. Your future self will too. It also makes it far easier to build business credit, which is nearly impossible to do properly without an LLC. Reason number 5, It's more affordable than people think. This is the mental block I see all the time. State filing fees are typically between $50 and $300 depending on where you live. That's it. What trips people up isn't the cost. It's the paperwork and fear of doing it wrong. That's why many entrepreneurs choose to use formation services, like we did at Design to Conquer, to handle filings, registered agents, and compliance from the start. The peace of mind alone is worth it. So here's my honest guidance. You should form an LLC as soon as money is changing hands or there's any legal or financial risk involved. That might look like signing your first client contract, accepting payments, investing money into the business, applying for grants or funding. If you're still brainstorming ideas and nothing is real yet, it's okay to wait. But the moment it gets real, don't delay. An LLC is more than paperwork. It's a line in the sand, a decision that says, I'm building this for real. And that mindset shift alone can change how you show up. Keep it simple. Skip the S Corp and C Corp conversations for now. For most solopreneurs, freelancers, and service-based businesses, the LLC gives you the best balance of protection, flexibility, and credibility. So technically, do you need an LLC to start a business? No. But should you get one if you're serious about growth, funding, and protecting what you're building? Absolutely. At Design to Conquer, we believe structure creates confidence, and confidence drives execution. Conquer your industry.